Well, I'm Boyd, owner, shaper, laminator, sander of Yallingup Surf Company. I've been going for well over 30 years now. All my boards are hand shaped, all my work's custom order. Well, this one is a little bit of a tribute to Loz, the photographer, who sadly lost his life, I think it was last year, to cancer. So I'm using 2 or 3 of his photos for the inlays. He always donated photos for me over the years for doing the Yal Mal. So yeah, a little bit of a special one for him this year. So we'll have the nose up here, and I've done an area pin, so because this doesn't really show the left on Yal's, the pin will come in here, so you get mainly the right, and it'll look a treat, all glossed and polished. That was my Takayama template that I used for this one. So normally it'd be a 9'6" logger, but I'm doing my take on a 9'1" logger with a more modern rocker. So I've just surf formed everything, the rails, got them pretty much how I want them. Now I'll just tidy everything up with my blocks, and yeah, around the rails. I cut it by hand. I mean, I know what measurements I want, so I take all my measurements at, on the mallies. I do them, obviously the nose and foot up, 2 foot, 3 foot, and the same in the tail. So my hand shape, obviously, I work to a tolerance of 1/16 of an inch, so a millimetre or less, more accurate than a machine.
And so when you're measuring rocker,
yep.
Are you going from midpoint?
Yeah, midpoint. So obviously I've got my rocker stick on the midpoint, and I'll measure it at those 3 points, 4 points, nose and tail. It's one of the most important parts of the board, the rocker. So depending on where you want to surf it and how you want it to surf. Generally, a logger would have a flatter rocker than this, but as I said, I'm doing my modern take on it. I've left no edge in the tail because I want the water to wrap up around the rail line on the tail to keep the tail down, so you can get up on the nose and ride it. But still, with the modern rocker, plenty of tail rocker, so you can turn it like a normal, like a performance board if you want to. I've just done an entry concave to old school rolled V bottom. Won't let you down. Doesn't matter if it's choppy, if it's smooth, whatever. It'll just glide through it all. And pintail, a little bit old school, but looks nice. Will suit the inlay that I'm putting on it. And yeah, there you go. This is the part of the process I enjoy. So, yeah, getting too old to laminate the sand, but that's life. Yeah.
So how long's the hand shape taking you from start to finish?
Well, I've been working on this for 2.5 hours now today. So normally if I'm putting a double concave in it, I do that right at the end, and this one's just going to have a box, so I don't need to router any plugs into it. But normally I put the double concave and the plugs in, you know, getting up near 3 hours for a longboard. So normally 2 to 2.5 for a short board, and 2.5 to 3. I just keep notes on everything, so I'll finish writing up my notes on this one. So I've got books and books, all the boards I've ever done. So, yeah, being all custom order. It'd be a lot easier if I got them profiled, but I would have retired years ago, just rounding rails. no joy in that. So, yeah, there we go. All done.
It's a beautiful looking board. It's got big wide stringer, 9-1, 22.5 wide, 2 3/4 stick, and 18 inches in the nose, 15 inches in the tail. It's absolutely beautiful board. And the number is the magic number that's come out of the ball.
Number 4, Melissa Barnes.
Oh! Melissa Barnes. Get this thing home, buddy. Good.
Yeah, I didn't expect this. So I joined Cot Longboard Club. I'm getting lessons in 2 weeks, some more lessons. So they're booked in at Scarborough. So yeah, next year I might be here. We'll see. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks Boyd, thanks for making this. I'm just a beginner, but obviously I won't be riding this straight up, but hopefully when I get better and on a foamy and one day be riding this. But yeah, thanks.